Welcome back to the N64 Time Trials, a series where I play the first 30 minutes of every game released on the Nintendo 64 and then review it based solely on that first half hour. Today's game is Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I've never spent much time with this one, but it's not hard to feel at least a little excited when the Star Wars logo pops up on the screen. Pod racing was one of the most visually exciting parts of the Phantom Menace, and seeing it adapted into a game could be a real treat. The magic meter is only slightly full, just enough to ride on that Star Wars name. What's your memory of this game? Did you master every track and unlock Sebulba's pod racer? Or was this one just sitting in your games to try someday list? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future time trials. Released in May 1999, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer is a futuristic racing game developed and published by LucasArts. Players take control of various pod racers, each with unique stats, across tracks spanning multiple planets from the Star Wars universe. It was praised for its sense of speed, immersive sound design, and faithful recreation of the pod racing sequence from the film. Fun fact, the game actually holds the Guinness World Record for best-selling sci-fi racing game of all time, selling over 3 million copies. If you want to learn more trivia about the game, stick around. There's going to be more trivia facts that I'll be sharing throughout the time trial. Okay, so that's the back of the box info, but you know you can't judge a cart by its box art. Whether you're here to revisit a favorite or to see what you missed out on all those years ago, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer has 30 minutes to make a good first impression. Let's blow into the cartridge for good luck and fire it up. Does Episode 1 Racer belong in your display case or in the bargain bin? I'll see you after the time trial for the official review. Don't really know exactly what I'm getting into here, but I'm excited. LucasArts. I owned Rogue Squadron, and I'm wondering how much the controls and all that graphics and everything looked like Rogue Squadron. We'll watch the intro here before we start the timer. Replay, time attack. Not at all. Not at all the same, huh? Okay. Okay. Here's this guy. We can just practice. Do we just practice first? Anakin. I don't hear very much sound at all. Should I be hearing more sound? Okay, I heard some sound there. Race 1, 2, 3. Alright, race 1. 3-lap record. There's a best lap. That's the track favorite of Sebulba. 12 racers. The AI speed. They've got AI on this? Spec vehicle. Cool. Change vehicle. What are our options? Music, sound, audio. Okay. High res, baby. Let's do it. We're going to start the race and start the timer. $30 minutes. Wow.
There he is, the reigning champion of the Poster Classic and the crowd favorite, Sebulba.
Sebulba. Whoa, alright. Okay, so we can take damage by running into people. I suppose that makes sense. We got a little bit of a mini-map telling us where we're going next. I guess that the yellow dots are people behind us. Oh yeah. Into the canyon. Oh! Sally! Sally! Oh no! We're still in first. The sound of a child. Oh. We're in third. We're in fifth. We're in sixth. Oh gosh. Whoa, this is cool. I like dodging. Oh man. Or failing to dodge. I'm reeling them in, chat. It's only lap one. A new lap record. No. Oh. Dude, this is chaotic. I like that they show you who's in first and second ahead of you. Reel him in. Chad, I'm sorry. I can't see anything you're saying. Don't distract me, chat. Yeah, this is going to be another lap record. Because, you know, we're not going to die twice. It's hard to know which little pixels ahead of me are big rocks and pebbles.
It's a new lap record.
There we go. Come on. Come on. I feel like we're just cooking them right now. Like, there's not even... Second place is barely on my mini-map now. I'm trying to figure out if I have to use brakes in that corner. Oh, no. We got this. We got this. Let's go. Oh, they were catching up to me there in the end.
I won!
Let him cook.
It's a new lap record.
We only got better, chat. 3 lap records. Okay. So... it's unsettling that there's no sound here. I mean, there's very light sound. Okay, race 2. That was just practice for the Weenie Hut Juniors, huh? Oh! Oh! All you people who have played this game are probably watching this like, yeah, he's in first place, but I would destroy him. What's that?
It's a new lap record.
Oh, that's the end. That's the lap. Okay. I mean, this feels like I'm out for like a nice evening drive right now. Am I about to lap someone?
It's a new lap record.
Come on, we can do it. Lap them. Lap them up. Like me and my wife's Italian wedding soup. I'm gonna lap it up. Reel them in.
Hey!
Oh, but that meant that I didn't beat it. I didn't lap him. I am a racing machine. I mean, I'll do the third one. Okay. Oh, did we just get a boost to start? Whoops. Is there any other control other than go? Like, do the C buttons do something? Just go and brake? Oh, that's not good. Wow. Oh, that's not good. Nobody told me that bridge was gonna be there. And we're dead. Oh, we're somehow alive. Holy heck, what is happening? No, 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 no. Is this icy? Is that why we're... We were like, had no... Traction shouldn't make any sense because we're floating. But that felt very slippy, as they say in Pittsburgh. We are still on lap 1. There's a button to turn your speeder on its side. Whoa! Stay in the middle of the track, oh my gosh. Wow, we are still on lap 1. I was looking at the lap thing. Oh, come on.
It's a new lap record.
The "It's a New Lap" record sound is very incongruous to this game. Who is that supposed to be? Is it like a specific character who's supposed to be saying that? Is he like doing an impression of a specific character? I'm asking you guys questions, but my eyes are just glued to the screen right now. After this race, we're gonna do some trivia. At least one trivia question. How do I super boost? Oh, that's how you look backwards, okay. Oh! I found the thing to turn sideways. Oh! Yo, we can go first person. Yo, who's in first? I can't even see him. That them up there? Yeah, I see him. Did they go up top? Are there sneaky paths? Oh, this is branching paths right here. I'm back in first, but not for long because I'm going to die almost certainly. Okay. 2 laps done.
New lap record.
Final lap. Yikes. So do I like regenerate? Oh, we can stay. We can do it. We can stay on. Okay, there's gonna be a PB lap right now because we made it past the bridge of despair. Locked in. It looks like when I take damage, it goes yellow, but then it goes back to green. Whoa. Like, I think I just recovered health, basically. No, I'm still yellow on the left front. But I feel like I'm all alone out here. I mean, it doesn't feel like there's anybody. I feel like if and probably when I explode my podracer, we'd still be in first place. That's what it feels like. Ah. Okay. Victory is ours. New lap record.
It's a new lap record.
All right. Cool. I gotta be honest. Okay, we're gonna do some trivia right now. I am a little bit like, what is there to this game? We'll go back out of all this. I get that I was just in free play. I think I was in practice or something, but okay, gonna pause the timer for a trivia break. Get some trivia about this game. Did you know that GMR magazine named it the 5th best Star Wars game of all time? The 5th best Star Wars game. Okay, so far that seems a little bit I don't know, overhyped. Did you know that the N64 version runs at a variable 20 to 30 FPS depending on the camera angle and the effect? Now that's kind of cool to know. That's some cool tech. Did you know that players can get deep stats for each pod racer's performance and parts? That doesn't seem like trivia. That seems like it's probably just a gameplay feature, but last thing to say for now, and then I've got 3 more that I can share later on if you guys remind me. Did you know that the double controller trick lets 2 controllers control 1 racer? I wonder if that's intended or if it was kind of like a glitch or something. I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. There are way more than 5 Star Wars games, yeah. So what should I do? I mean, Nixa, you played this game a lot. Others have played more of this game. Before I start the timer, what's the best thing I should do here? Get me hooked on this. Because the free play was like, alright, I hold in the acceleration button and I just turn. What does the first fact mean? It was rated the 5th best Star Wars game of all time. They made a ranking of all the Star Wars games. They thought it was the 5th best. Oh, Cheese did. Okay. All right. Well, then I'll just keep on going. Resuming the timer. What does the second fact mean? Oh, the 20 to 30 FPS. So basically, I think it's just kind of like the frames per second is FPS. So like the graphics change a little bit and the performance change a little bit based on where the camera is and how it looks. Raya tournament, okay. Ooh, look at that. Really got some goose motion going on. Okay, again, so unsettling that there's no sound here. Like, not even a little sound of moving from one letter to another. Not any background music here or anything like that. Oh, wait, was that a setting? Did I turn off background music? I don't know. We'll stay as Anakin. Or no, let's stay as Anakin and we can maybe change our racer. Okay, so we can win points or something. I mean, money, I assume. Buy parts. Okay, this is cool. I'm a sucker for some good upgrades. We already saw this intro. I wonder what upgrades you can get. I mean, other than just going faster. Somebody mentioned a super boost. So I wonder if there's like abilities you can get. Whoa, we're just going back and forth here. Alright. Customizing the racer is something where you can... yeah, this definitely seems way cooler than what I've done so far. Like, the fact that you can win things. That was a big thing in Snowboard Kids. When we played that, that was one of the things that made it stand out to me, was that you could upgrade your boards, even if it's just a small upgrade. It just adds a lot. Not only in hook, in, like, wanting me to play more. Oh, dang it. Oh my gosh, let's just hit them all. But replayability and just gameplay in general, you know? If they're like, no, it's not just a racer. You can upgrade things, you can do this and this. That adds a lot of depth for me. See you around, Skinny Love. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks for commenting, Skinny Love, on my YouTube shorts. Earlier this week, I had a ton, you know, YouTube will tell you when you have an unresponded comment on your channel. And I try to respond to all of them. But I had a ton that were just old ones, like years old from old YouTube shorts. And I have that little bit of OCD where it really bothered me that I saw that I had this list of like 70 comments that I technically hadn't responded to. And so I went back and responded to all of them. So if you got a notification about a comment that you made like 3 years ago, I was just clearing out the list. I know Rusty made some. Skinny Love commented on a ton of them. And so Skinny Love probably got like 50 notifications that I had responded to his comments with some random emoji, just like a laughing emoji or something. But if you comment on this YouTube video for Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, I will respond. As long as my channel is you know, at the level that it is at, maybe someday I would outpace it, but for the most part, I respond to every single comment, positive or negative. I have some negative comments, and I still respond because even a negative comment means like, dude, you watched my video and you had a thought and you left a comment. That's what the YouTube side of stuff is about for me. Feedback, getting to know people, building a community, all that stuff. Okay. See, like, this just feels too easy. Is there... oh my gosh. Had to say it. Is there a difficulty setting that I can up? I feel like if this was Mario Kart, I'm racing on 50cc right now. Now, I do like the environments. I'm just trying to think about how I want to, rate this. I like these environments. I like that they're fully modeled. Once you're in the race, the sound is fine, sound design and all that stuff. It gets harder, trust me, okay. Unspoken's been waiting years for me to respond to him. Okay, I won 1,200. So here we go, buy parts.
Welcome to Watto's shop, huh? Take a look around. I got everything you need, huh?
Cooling, okay, cooling must be... Yo, let's go. How much does that cost? 1,400. Oh no, I did it. I got it.
Maybe you find the what you...
Okay, I upgraded something. I did it. Oh no. Start race.
Wanubu Butaku.
Okay, after this race, remind me, I'm going to do the rest of the trivia facts. And then a little trivia break.
Skywalker. Well, let's hope he can just finish the race.
Let's hope he can just finish the race. It's raining tacos, I wish. In all seriousness, like, as serious as you can be in talking about what I'm about to say, wouldn't it be amazing for it to actually rain tacos? I forgot how short this one is. Oh! Like, imagine... I'm not talking about anything like... I don't know. I'm not thinking like artisan tacos or anything. I'm just like... a cheap little, flour tortilla. Some meat, some cheese. Sour cream. And they're just falling out of the sky. Left and right. And they're completely clean, sanitary. You can just like put out a... You just put out a little collection bin. Get yourself some tacos. Maybe while we're at it, maybe they're like wrapped. Maybe they're in wrappers. As long as we're gonna believe that it's raining tacos, why can't they be protected? So that I can just pick one up off the ground and eat it, you know?
It's a new lap record.
All right, new lap record. You'd love to hear it. And we win again. Ooh, what's happening? Did we unlock a new racer? What was that? Let's pause real quick and do the rest of the trivia. Okay, 3 more facts. Did you know that Star Wars Episode 1 Racer's audio, it captures the pod racing atmosphere so well that even the engine feels immersive? I got these trivia, ChatGPT came up with these trivia questions, so your mileage will vary. Did you know that this was one of the earliest cinematic arcade style racers on a home console? There's a lot of earliest on a home consoles that come with the N64 because it was such a graphical and like technical leap to add 3D environments and stuff. So I do believe that. First in a long line of the genre. Okay, last one. Did you know the later parts... Wait. Oh, did you know the later ports to other platforms preserved the high-speed feel despite the original hardware constraint? Did you know? Okay. We're going to resume. Seven and a half minutes left. Back to vehicle. I don't know, just start race. It is the follow notification for Amanda DGR. You're right, it's a new lap record. Did she set it? No. Stunned in silence by these facts. Yeah, I'll need to hone in ChatGPT a little bit. Even if they're more like basic trivia facts, I don't want it to just like read a... Oh my gosh. I want it to actually be a trivia fact, not just like, here's a thing I read somewhere on the internet about this. Unfortunately, I will not have time to look up all the trivia for all the games myself, but I can maybe give some quality control. Whoa, he just flew straight through me. Like, I shouldn't be able to just cook that guy like that. Makes it way too easy. Especially now that my top speed has been enhanced. Okay, so we'll go straight through here, and then I think that I want to go on the right fork up here. See what this one does. I haven't ever done this one before. Oh gosh. Sally! Oh gosh. Maybe a mod will be nice enough to look up facts for me. If any of the mods want to help look up trivia facts for every game, by all means, I'd love that. Okay. Yeah, like, I feel bad because I know there's a lot of people who really were excited for this game. For me to do it, and I've never played it, and I don't want to let people down, but I am going to be honest, and I'm going to say I'm kind of bored with this game. Like, visually it's cool. The concept is not a bad concept. I bet it's more fun if you were playing two-player. That's what I mean. Unspoken is like, I'm so far ahead, it doesn't matter if I wreck. There's also the controls are literally, I'm just holding down A. And just, I'm like following my little GPS up there. Holding down A. I wish the opponents were faster. I wish... what else would I maybe suggest that would make this... I like the upgrades. Oh, gosh. The graphics are pretty good. I get that they're kind of grainy, but that's, you know, it's the N64, and you're racing super fast, but the graphics don't matter as much. You're not focusing on them, you're just focusing on the road. Can I thread the needle? Oh, yeah. So this game is like, if I had Just trying to think. If I had owned this as a kid, I wish there were like missions, maybe. Gosh, I just readjusted my hand and got wrecked. Missions or like challenges. I get that there's time trials, but like, I don't know. It's not a bad game though. I'm not sitting here being like, this is an awful game. It just feels a little, it falls a little flat for me. I'm still a little bit like, man, show me that you got something up your sleeve, game. The upgrades do seem cool, but they just seem like it's like, oh look, you can race faster, you can hit more walls without dying, you can turn faster. Oh, you can run into that wall and still have nobody on your mini-map. Okay.
Yeah, I won! It's a new lap record.
It's a better game than DK Rap is a song. Hard disagree. Hard disagree. Okay. So he's bringing us in. Okay. The gameplay is kind of a little boring on this to me. It just feels kind of bare bones. I don't know. It'd be fun to try and do all 7 races, but we are out of time. I already did these 3. It'd be fun to see these other 4, but yeah, let me just 20 seconds. Let's see if I'm missing something. They got the time attack, but I don't know how that's that different than replay or whatever. Oh wait, time attack is probably like is that like there's, that would be cool if this is what it is. Where there's like checkpoints that you have to get through. Is that what this is? We're out of time. Nope. That is not what it is. It's just one player time attack. And you've got different racers. I didn't try out any of the other pod racers. I wonder how differently they race. And if it makes any difference to be somebody other than Anakin. I don't know. But we're out of time. So that is it for our time trial for Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Welcome back. What did you think? I really didn't know what to expect coming into Star Wars Racer, so it was interesting to kind of, kick the wheels on this game. One of the first things that I noticed in my first impressions was the breakneck racing speed, which was super fun. You could really feel how fast you were moving. Another positive is the upgrade system. You guys know me. I'm a sucker for an upgrade. It's always a nice touch to add some spice to the gameplay recipe, so I'm glad to have it here. One of the biggest downsides, unfortunately, was that the game just felt very simple and honestly easy. I've heard from some people that it does get harder, but the first 30 minutes presented pretty much no challenges. Part of what made it feel that way was the simplistic control scheme. I get that they were trying to recreate the scenes from the movie, but I wish there was something to do other than just hold down the button to just accelerate, brake, and steer left and right. I will end on a positive, though, and say that the game has the Star Wars IP, and that's always a good thing. Almost always. Before we move on, it's time for the segment of today's video where we say thank you to our totally legitimate, definitely real sponsor. Today's time trial is sponsored by this can of Cherry Coke Zero that I am currently drinking. Let's do a quick review. Flavor? 10 out of 10. Mouthfeel is refreshingly crisp. 10 out of 10. Carbonation? 10 out of 10. They got it just right. My emotional well-being. It was in the dumps, but now it's a 10 out of 10. Like, I could be Oprah Winfrey's therapist right now. Really, just top-notch. After some quick math, yeah, it looks like a perfect score for Cherry Coke Zero today. Thanks again to Coke for definitely being a real sponsor of this video. Please sponsor me, Coke Zero. Okay, so I played the first 30 minutes. It's time for the review. As a reminder, there are 5 categories I'm using to evaluate every game. Let's start with the first one, gameplay. I feel like I might be making some enemies with this review. Some of our community is very nostalgic for this game, but coming in without that bias, this was, for me, a little lackluster. I mean, you saw, just 15 minutes in, I was already kind of asking, hey, is this all this game has, really? Like, isn't there another mode? Isn't there something to unlock? Some other big thing? No? It's just racing? Well, I don't know. I guess that is the title of the game, but I'm sorry to say I'm giving a 4 out of 10 here. Next up is sights and sounds. I really like the way that this game looks. Again, the Star Wars brand carries it a bit here, but even if it was just a generic racer, I think the pods, environment, and everything else look great. As far as sound goes, it's nothing super notable, so I'll land on a respectable 7.5 out of 10 here. The third category is story and concept. Now, I'm sure that some people would argue that the whole backstory of the movie should count here for story, but that's not how I'm thinking. In the end, this is just a pretty generic racing game. There is an effort to build some sense of progress though, and I think that the pod upgrade system fits in here. I don't want to be too harsh because there could be more beyond the first 30 minutes, so I'm going to go with the 6 out of 10 for story and concept. The last category that I'll personally be evaluating is hook. Again, I know I'm making some enemies out here, but the hook is not very notable for me. As you saw, I was kind of done with the game after 30 minutes. I still would like to go back and see how much harder the game gets, but we're only looking at about a 3 out of 10 for hook. Finally, we have the community category. For each time trial, my Twitch chat is voting on the game that we play to help build the overall score. For Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, the Deku Treehouse gave a rating of 5.5 out of 10. And that completes our scorecard. Now, if you take out your TI-83 and you do some boopity-boop, that gives this game a final review score of 52 out of 100. The final verdict here is that Star Wars Episode 1 Racer is a franchise folly. If you're a big Star Wars fan, then there's definitely a reason for you to check this one out, but when you strip away the big brand, you're left with a pretty generic, disappointing experience. So that's my review. Make sure to let me know what you think. What was your favorite moment of this time trial? Which category makes you want to use the Force on me? If I kept playing this game, do you think that my score would change? Leave a comment to share your thoughts, and I look forward to seeing you on the next N64 Time Trial.